All right, so fixing layer shift. Uh, the number one cause usually for layer shift is because your belts are loose. Um, there's going to be quite a bit of play in your belts. You want to keep them nice and taut. And then also check this belt down here and make sure it's tight on the y-axis. That's why I printed out belt tensioners for all of my printers for the X and Y. This is a CR10, and I have a belt tensioner on the Y. I just haven't gotten around to putting one, but you see this still has the mechanical. So for the mechanical, when you loosen up these two screws, you're gonna have to get in here and kind of act as a lever to push it out this way and get it tight. And you know, make sure it's not too tight. You know, you still want it to have quite a bit of tension, but you don't want it to be so tight that when you're moving this through, you can feel a lot of restriction. You still want it to be nice and smooth. Okay. Now also make sure that your beds are solid. Your bed is solid, and your X carriage is solid. If there's any wobble in this at all, it's going to cause problems. The way you tighten that up is that there is an eccentric nut back here on the back, right here. You use the wrench that came in your kit to tighten this, and what it is an off-centered hole spacer here, and it will move the wheel closer or farther away from your guide rail. So give that a turn, a half a turn, until it's nice and tight. And again, test it when you're finished to make sure it's nice and smooth. Just like with the y-axis belt, that it needs to be tight because it's controlling your axis going this way, front and forward. Make sure that your bed has no wobble in it also. This side doesn't have the eccentric nut. It's on the inside. On the other bed leveling knob, if you look right behind there, you'll see in that other wheel is the eccentric nut. There it is. Give that a half a turn and make sure that everything's nice and tight. If you're able to get all those tightened up and tighten those belts, you're going to see a lot better quality. And that's just part of, you know, getting these dialed in. Is just making sure that everything's square, everything's tight, that there's no shift or shimmy. Yeah, make sure everything's tight. All right, I hope that helps.